Welcome to the Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Alex Kozora. Earlier this week, I wrote about a glimmer of hope and perspective on the Pittsburgh Steelers season. Ugly as the team's last two losses have been, with a potential for a third straight today against Kansas City, this team isn't exactly riding a wave into the postseason. But my point is that doesn't really matter as much right now. Just hear me out. Pittsburgh has made the playoffs. They've clinched their spot. Their goal, their measure of progress, is to win a postseason game, to get that monkey off their back, break their drought, and make the divisional round. Now, don't confuse that with lowering the bar or the team's ultimate goal, where we all high-five and celebrate this season as job well done just for that alone. Super Bowl remains the ultimate prize. But we know this is the hurdle Pittsburgh cannot get over. No playoff win since 2016, the source of frustration inside their building and among the fan base. If Pittsburgh came out and trounced the Eagles and Ravens and Chiefs and then were bounced in the wildcard round, their regular season triumphs do not matter. Their season ends the same way it has the past 7 years. By that logic, the inverse must be true too. If they limp into the postseason but get it together to win a playoff game, then they've done what they needed to do, and that bad feeling we have now dissipates. It's just hard to put yourself in those shoes in the moment when it feels like the team is crumbling. Of course, the better the team plays now, the more likely it would seem they could win a playoff game, but getting healthy and just simply playing a better game in a given week, which this team is capable of doing, could be the key to winning in the wildcard. Tomlin should be judged by playoff success. That's why many, myself included, aren't as impressed with the never had a losing season stat as the national pundits are. But if that's going to be the standard, and it should, then that's really all that matters. Even if Pittsburgh goes out and beats the Chiefs today, it's a good feeling, sure, but all that matters is that second weekend in January. That defines this team, and that's how I ultimately will judge this season, the same thing I said at the start of the year, and repeated even during the team's winning streak, beating up on the division. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out the Terrible Podcast with myself and Dave Bryan every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.